Hey, so you might notice something a little bit different about us,
Just a little bit, yep.
other than maybe my quality being higher. God, I hope. I really hope this has fixed it finally. But anyway, I
After all the
digress.
issues we've had.
Yeah, after all of them, I think I've hopefully finished fixing it. But look at you!
Look at you!
Look at you! Ow! You beat me. Look at
Look at that
me!
jumper you've got.
Look at that onesie you've got.
Thank you.
So, if it isn't obvious, tis the season to be trick-or-treating.
'Tis the season to be creepy, I
La la la
guess.
la.
Spooky. This is the season to be spooky. There we go.
Spoopums.
Yes.
Yeah. And our wonderful Alex has made us some new skins.
Hmm.
They look
So,
very nice.
we have actually done a little bit of work off camera. I added a little section up onto the roof up there, and you might be able to see it from here. I'm not sure. I've framed out a lot of the roof over there. I think I've.
You ran out of wood, I'm assuming.
I did, yeah, and I figured I'd already been working for quite a while trying to just patch it up. That it'll be fine for now.
I feel like you should have gone more into depth about your skin a little bit. You know, you need to tell the viewers: are they cats or are they bats? You got to make a decision.
They are up to the interpretation of
Interpretation.
the viewers
Okay, sure.
because
They're very
I honestly
cute.
don't know
And
and I
little
don't care.
pumpkins.
They're both adorable little creatures,
They
so
are. And little
they're fine.
pumpkins.
I died many times by throwing myself out of these windows when I was
Yeah.
trying to do the
You're
roof.
losing the death counter.
I am I'm seriously losing the death race now.
Well, you know, it is what it is. That's what happens when you build up high, I
Yep.
guess.
I'm useless at building up high.
I'm useless at building, so it works out, doesn't it?
You're not useless at building,
All right,
Michael.
but you're better. You've got to admit that.
I've spent a lot more hours doing it. If you spend enough hours doing anything, you can.
You can master it.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
There's a rule, isn't there, in Groundhog Day? If you spend so many hours doing something, you get to the point of like mastering it.
Yeah, I guess. Death.
So we're going to start today with two. We have two tasks. Okay.
2 tasks. Okay, I'm ready to listen.
Okay. So what we're going to be doing? Hold on. Let me come on the podium. So we're going to be building the villager trading hall,
Okay.
and we're going to go to the Nether in preparation for our little project. Right. Okay.
Better
So
put
which
my
one do you want to do
trousers back
first?
on.
Given that you geared up, I'm assuming that means the Nether.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
No. We should. The villager hall is a safer task, so I think we should start with the easier, safer task.
Okay. Have you seen a village at all in this world? We passed through one in order to get here. In the spruce, remember?
There is
Should be over
some
that way.
nearby, I think, but I am not certain.
Just considering if we could do it somewhere else. I'm looking around.
Well, there's
Is that
the
cave in
opposite
there?
mountain, I guess.
That's true. We could put it on the opposite mountain.
It's further to get to then, though.
If we built a bridge, not really.
That's true.
Also, it could keep the lag down in our area.
It's also true. That is actually not a terrible shout.
Um,
I'm actually kind of thinking maybe that then.
maybe, yeah. We could even build something on top of the mountain.
What do you mean, build something on top?
Like we build a small building full of the stuff that we'll be trading, and then the villagers are in like a room underneath.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Okay, where are you?
If that's the case, we're going to need to go and get spruce. So I'm going to go and chop some spruce trees.
This guy has thrown about 80 million spears at me, but I don't see where
The
he is.
trident.
Trident, that's it, sorry. But I don't see where he's gone.
You've unleashed the wrath of Poseidon.
Oh
Have
no.
fun.
I don't know. My sword is nearly dead, so I'm sure I will be shortly if I try to fight him. So what, you're gathering spruce?
I'm going to try get as much as I can in quick succession.
I guess that means that I'm gathering spruce now as well.
Yep. Please.
Yay.
So, do you think we should build a building and then go further down?
No. I think we should build the room.
So you just want to dig out a little hole and stick the villagers in that?
Well, I want it to be pretty. It doesn't have to just be a hole. It can be a hall.
Like on a faction server.
Mate,
It's a hole with paintings, so now it's pretty.
sure.
Fair enough.
You forget I'd never socialized with Minecraft. I don't get the references.
You've never played much factions, have you? Actually, yeah, you're right.
No.
So
Was
factions
never
in
mine.
Minecraft, it's a server. It's basically like a free for all. You can
Okay.
make bases. You can loot bases. Grief one another. You can do PvP. You can work together with
So
all
it's
your
Rust.
friends. It's really good, but
It's Rust.
yeah, it's basically Rust because it is really like, for lack of a better word, it's cancerous.
Okay, yeah. So
The community is very hostile, and if you're not on all the time, you will lose everything. So
Rust, yeah.
yeah, it's very Rust. You're not wrong.
Again, haven't really played much Rust, but I know the concept. So
I've never played it, but I have watched it a lot. It's
yeah,
like the more
I've
hostile version of Ark
yeah,
without dinosaurs.
I've watched quite a bit of Rust too. So
Um,
me trees are getting killed.
they are, yes.
Wah.
I chopped down a whole bunch of them. These are actually my trees.
Are they?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
chopped-
planted all these
I
ones
was
when I
gonna
was
say-
doing the roof.
I've chopped down a few and okay, so these ones are yours.
Yep,
Cool.
these are all my trees. These are my baby trees.
I birthed these.
They're mine to slaughter.
Well, I birthed.
I slaughtered yours first, though. Don't worry.
Oh, that's good.
Do you have a plan for the villager trading hall?
It's
Because
gonna,
you make them more than I do. I have a very basic understanding of villager trading.
it's gonna be a hall.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know, because there's loads of different ways to do it. You could like get it so to automatic, like so that you have a zombie in the back that
Mhm.
like bites them when you pull a lever.
That sounds a little bit mad scientisty, but go for it.
So
To each their own.
we could do that, but just getting it to work correctly is
Okay.
a bit of a faff. But we could try that, or we could just have it so that they get bit and cured before they go into the, into the hole.
Yeah.
So it's a pick your own kind of whatever.
It's a choose your own adventure.
It is. It also depends on the size and like how you want the hall and how do you want it to look. If it's just going to be like a nice straight line with villagers either side,
Well, I think we can probably handle the really boring side. We don't have to automate that. But what I
So-
was thinking was more of like a how does it work?
What do you mean?
If
How
you could
does
explain it.
What do you mean? How does it work?
Like,
So
because you explained to me once that the zombie basically every time you recurse a villager, you can get a different trade from it.
no, that is when you basically before you trade with a villager, if you place a job down, it will be assigned that job.
Okay.
And it has like random items that they can trade with you. But if you pick up the job block, say a lectern,
Or a barrel.
or a barrel, or blacksmith, grindstone, stuff like that. If you pick it up before you've traded with them, you can swap the items that you can trade with them. So
So if
basically,
you've already traded with them, you can't.
no, they're stuck with that job role and also those trades.
Oh. Okay, so I wouldn't have known that. So that's actually really useful to know.
Yeah, it's fairly simple. And then obviously we can do like have a zombie on the outside, have it so that the the minecart goes up next to it. They get bit before they go inside. Then you drop them in once you've
Okay.
cured them.
This does sound very mad scientisty. Are you sure you're not the mad scientist of the two of us?
Well, no, I mean I don't look like a bad scientist. I've got my little Halloween jumper on. I've not got like a witch's hat or anything. Or
Hold on.
like a science.
A mad
scientist clothes.
scientist has to have a witch's hat, do they?
Yeah, or a lab coat is what I was saying as well. But
Well, okay, hold on. I really want to know now. What's your mad scientist? What does a mad scientist need? What's important?
Big gloves,
The goggles, right?
goggles.
Yeah, the goggles.
Sometimes a witch's hat, although that's optional. A big lab coat. Frizzled hair or frayed hair, or like sticky out hair.
Okay.
Very bloodshot eyes.
Very bloodshot eyes.
Very bloodshot eyes.
For all the late nights.
For all the late nights.
We're
lots of
intimately aware
vials, lots of potions.
or familiar, intimately familiar with the late nights.
I think that does it. I think that's my mad scientist.
Yeah, you know what? I can't disagree with that. It's got to be the crazy old man like wizard hair. Whether it's male or female, it's the crazy old man wizard hair, isn't it?
Yes.
It's got to have the goggles, the gloves. It's got to have the big lab coat. It's got to have. You're right about the bottles and potions. You can't have a mad scientist unless they've dabbled in magic.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't think though.
Did I not?
I feel like lightning's a big part of it. Like I know it's not quite the same, but I feel like it's got to have the lightning crackle in the distance just as they come onto the screen.
Did we never make spyglasses?
No, we did not.
Oh. Well,
Michael, realizing that we are inefficient.
Yeah.
For the first time this session, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I was just looking like, where is my spyglass? Oh, we did not make one. I guess I have to rectify that.
Is this all this talk about mad scientists has you wanting a big, really extra long monocle for a spyglass?
It's a telescope, so I can look at the sky, look at the stars.
Oh, okay, that's... Well, I mean, all the, is it astrology?
Oh, don't bring this
all
up.
This, yeah, that's... What, you don't want this debate?
When we don't know. But yes. I
was going to say, that's one of the things that I feel like a mad scientist just has to believe in, like, a little bit, like, predetermined fates and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like they've got to.
Yeah. Okay, so... The options that we have, you're freaking on the roof. So you're not going to be much use to me.
I'm heartbroken. So, trading hall.
Do you want it to be circular or just a straight line?
To be honest, the circles, it is one thing, but it's actually more inefficient because you can't actually get to the villages as easily and trying to make
it is more
areas.
of a faff.
It
would
just
also
not
be more
worth
of a faff to decorate, etc., etc.
I'm cool to just go with the old standard. Give them a rectangle,
rectangle. Good. That's good. That's the right answer.
That's the right... Wait, there was a wrong answer?
Yeah, the circle was the right... I mean, it could look interesting, but just a mess. Just a mess.
Yeah.
It would just be a mess. So, I was just trying to think of where the best place on the other mountain would be.
There was that big, like...
There's a big bit of stone and there's a bunch of caves, and either or would do me.
Well, the cave might already be open. Did you just fire a bow and arrow at me?
No, why? What? What's up?
I thought I heard an arrow.
No, I'm looking at the caves.
That's reassuring. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem.
Nope. I'm like trying to decide where to stick this bloody villager trader. So there's the big stone area, which is very opposite the camp, so it's nice and easy to see. We could do it like a medium-sized entrance if we wanted to.
Okay.
Or we could go for one of the small caves off to the left, which is more opposite the portal.
Lower down.
It is, but I feel like
I feel like that might be the case, like the one to go for. I think I just heard the arrow again.
An arrow.
Yeah, like the little elasticy back and forth of it, like when an arrow drops.
Yeah.
I think something's dropping arrows near me.
So you've got a skeleton then?
Maybe, but it doesn't sound like it's at me.
Well, it can't be at me.
No, I think I'm just going mad.
So, I don't know why that bit of stone is calling to me.
Which bit?
A little bit. It's a big bit. It's big. It's catches the eye, but it is slightly further away, so it's a bit more of a trek. Quetches, yes. It catches the eye, so.
Is it like a little flat section?
It's a bit of a
like
flat
a balcony
section.
of sorts.
It's a bit of a flat section, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm really intrigued because I saw something and it caught my eye too. So I really want to know if we've seen the same thing and we've just like one brain celled it again.
It's opposite the camp, so it's possible, but I doubt it's the same one.
Ooh, no. If it's opposite. It's you!
What's me? What's up?
I can see you through the leaves now.
What do you mean? What seems to be the problem? Oh, the axe was very powerful. Oh my god. Oh my,
It was
you
you!
nearly one-shotted me. Oh,
Don't worry, the fall nearly one hit wounded me too.
oh, that would have been ace if you'd have died on your way down. Okay, look, I can show you what I'm talking about.
Okay,
That one there,
where?
directly
Again.
opposite
I'm trying
us,
to like line
is-
up with where you
is
are.
where I've been looking. That big piece of
The big cave.
cut a big entrance out of it. That big just sheet of stone.
Okay, so you were looking at that, right?
Mhm. I've also been looking at these smaller caves to the left.
I always go and stand on these leaves over here. I know I can see it from there, so.
Ow.
Come with me on a little journey.
Okay.
So the bit that I'm looking at is to the left of that,
Uh-huh.
over here.
Which bit?
Go on.
Hello, hello, hello.
So it's
Yeah,
a
I
flat
was-
section with a little cutout to the left of the weird crescent shape.
You mean that flat, like, balcony
Yeah.
type thing? I
I think
that.
if we cut a section out in that, so kept it as like pillars of rock and stuff, but we made the whole area open, I feel like that could be really fun.
Okay. I honestly don't know. Honestly don't know. I don't know which would work out better.
I feel like the left-hand side has got more space.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel like it'll also be a lot less work.
We have to dig either way.
We do, but with where I'm thinking,
Mhm.
because it'll be such an open area, it's going to be mainly cleared. No like extra shapes needed. It's just going to be. It's hard to explain.
Either way, I've got to dig into the mountain. I
Yeah.
guess we can choose yours. Oh no, I just envisioned like a medium-sized, like big gate or entryway on that sheet.
We can still do the big gateway. It just might not end up being in the the bit of rock over there.
That's fine. I'll go start mining some of that space then, like at the back of it,
Okay.
because no matter what I do, it will need.
I will be with you. So just give me a second.
Well, I do not mind. It's there's the big stone area,
Mhm.
which is very opposite the camp, so it's nice and easy to see. We could do it like like a medium-sized entrance if we wanted to,
Okay.
or we could go for one of the small caves off to the left, which is more opposite the portal.
Lower down.
It is, but I feel like
I feel like that might be the case, like the one to go for. I think I just heard the arrow again.
an arrow. Are
Yeah,
there
like the
skeletons?
little elasticy back and forth of it, like when an arrow drops.
Yeah.
I think something's dropping arrows near me.
So you've got a skeleton then.
Maybe, but it doesn't sound like it's at me.
Well, it can't be at me.
No, I think I'm just going mad.
So, I don't know why that bit of stone is calling to me.
Which bit?
A little bit. Just it's a big bit. It's big. It's catches the eye, but it is slightly further away, so it's
It
a bit more of a
quatches.
trek. Quatches, yes. It catches the eye, so
Is
it's
it like a
good.
little flat section,
It's a bit of a
like a
flat
balcony
section.
of sorts?
It's a bit of a flat section, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm really intrigued because I saw something and it caught my eye too. So I really want to know if we've seen the same thing and we've just like one brain celled it again.
It's opposite the camp, so it's possible, but I doubt it's the same one.
Ooh, no. If it's opposite. It's you!
What's me? What's up?
I can see you through the leaves now.
What do you mean? What seems to be the problem? Oh, the axe was very powerful. Oh my god. Oh my,
It was
you
you!
nearly one-shotted me. Oh,
Don't worry, the fall nearly one hit wounded me too.
oh, that would have been ace if you'd have died on your way down. Okay, look, I can show you what I'm talking about.
Okay,
That one there,
where?
directly
Again,
opposite
I'm trying to
us
like line
is-
up with where you
is
are.
where I've been looking. That big piece of
The big cave.
cut a big entrance out of it. That big just sheet of stone.
Okay, so you were looking at that, right?
I've also been looking at these
hold on.
smaller caves to the left.
I always go and stand on these leaves over here. I know I can see it from there, so
Yeah.
come with me on a little journey.
Okay.
So the bit that I'm looking at is to the left of that,
Uh-huh.
over here.
Which bit?
Come
Hello, hello, hello.
So it's
Yeah,
a
I
flat
was-
section with a little cutout to the left of the weird crescent shape.
You mean that flat, like, balcony
Yeah.
type thing? I
I think
that.
if we cut a section out in that, so kept it as like pillars of rock and stuff, but we made the whole area open, I feel like that could be really fun.
Okay. I honestly don't know. Honestly don't know. I don't know which would work out better.
I feel like the left-hand side has got more space.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel like it'll also be a lot less work.
We have to dig either way.
We do, but with where I'm thinking,
Mhm.
because it'll be such an open area, it's going to be mainly cleared. No like extra shapes needed. It's just going to be. It's hard to explain.
Either way, I've got to dig into the mountain. I
Yeah.
guess we can choose yours. No, I just envisioned like a medium-sized, like big gate or entryway on that sheet.
We can still do the big gateway. It just might not end up being in the the bit of rock over there.
That's fine. I'll go start mining some of that space then, like at the back of it,
Okay.
because no matter what I do, it will need.
I will be with you. So just give me a second.
Well, you know, I do not mind.
Hmm.
Do 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 do. It's the conga.
I recognised a tune for once.
You did. Well done. Here's a gold star.
You know, it had to come from before the 2000 mark for me to recognise it, which isn't good, but you know,
It's
I did
fine.
recognise one.
It's fine. I didn't actually. I was looking at the caves, but I didn't actually see this bit that you mentioned.
I keep staring at it when I'm working and stuff, and obviously when I was on the roof as well, I had a really good line of sight on it.
Where's the bridge going then? Is it going to be a suspension bridge or like a rope bridge?
We could go rope bridgey maybe, or
It's definitely not going to be on the ground level, on the sea level, water level, river level, because it's quite high up. Oh, you're already here. What the hell? What happened? How are you here already?
Too slow.
What a damn joke. Have you got a secret bridge? Or a teleportation pad or something?
No, I just have a lack of self-preservation.
Cool. That's healthy.
Okay,
Ooh, it's got a good view.
so my idea, okay, is if we chop everything out to roughly this level with only probably 3 blocks of distance in the floor. So here, this is one floor. The other one would be like up here. Oh, that's floating gravel. Cool.
Come on.
So the 2 floors would be pretty close to each other, but it would still seem pretty flat from over there. What we do, we have this section here, and we just keep this, and then this section over this way, we keep the vertical section here, and then we chop basically all of the rest out, so it looks like we've got a pillar here and a pillar there of stone, holding up the section of mountain above us.
Okay. I mean, we can always. We've got stone, so we can replace stone if we accidentally mine bits that we don't want.
So yeah, if we just basically mine out this section, we can then lower it if we need to, but
Okay.
we'll just mine at this level, yeah?
Yep. This might be awfully boring.
It probably will be.
We're
So
just mining a bit of freaking rock.
yeah, we might be back in a second.
Yeah, once we've mined out a bit of a room.
About 3 iron pickaxes.
You're generous.
That's all I've got, that and a diamond, so
I've got 2.
we'll see you in in 3 pickaxes then, I guess.
See you in 3 pickaxes.